Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlogs, and as always I appreciate all the love and support. In today's video, it's going to be a really good one. We're going to put some parts on my 2018 CAMARO ZL1 and we're going to get straight to it. Let's go! Alright you guys, so first things first, I wanted to just say that this video is sponsored by Carbon Add-ons, and I really appreciate all the love and support from them. They actually sent me a package in the mail, and I got some goodies in here that I can't wait to show you guys. The first thing we're going to start with is the side mirrors that are on here. I also have the antenna, and I have the door handles as well that you can put on the car that are inside of here too. And they also sent me these, and I didn't even expect that, but they sent me the key fob too, which is absolutely amazing. This is in carbon red right here, and then this one here they also sent me is in black carbon, just regular carbon, which if this is what you're looking for, like this is the type of the carbon that you want, then you can go with this one. If you want it to be more flashy, you can go with this carbon red. I went with this carbon red because I also have their carbon red paddle shifters on my ZL1. It had to match. I had to make sure I put it right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my mirrors real quick, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit these with some rubbing alcohol and just spray them down real quick, wipe it, make sure there's nothing on here that's gonna prevent it from sticking, and it's literally just pop it right on. Now what comes in the box though is when you get your side mirrors from them, they don't, let me get it out of this little bag, they don't come with that red tape already put on there in the back, that double-sided tape. They're gonna supply that for you, so that way you can take your time and put how much you need, which I did. I just went around real simple, nothing crazy. You know what, let's just do a quick test fit before we put it on, and let's see what it looks like. That looks amazing, man. That carbon is gorgeous. Let me see if I can get it in the sun real quick. Let me get it in the light right over here on this side. Oh my god, yeah, that looks really good. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna match this. So big shout out to Auto Addict USA with the full carbon ZL1 1LE style wing. But once this is clean and you got the double-sided tape taken off, all you're gonna do is line it next to it and then just apply it right on there, just like that. Oh my god, that looks so good. Already looks super sick. You know what, let me see if I can brighten the screen with one hand. Hopefully you guys can see that. That looks really good. All right guys, like I said, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna spray a little bit of this on there and just wipe it down nice and clean, so there's absolutely nothing that's gonna stop it from sticking. And then the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and peel off all this double-sided tape, this red part, and then just literally apply it right on. Just pop it on and we should be good to go. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. I got it all peeled off and we're just gonna apply it. Put some pressure on it. Oh yeah, that's impressive. Like, I'm not gonna put too much pressure on it because you could pop it off, but that held up right away. Nice. There's an up close. You can see this is the original paint on mine, and then you can see the carbon. I also have these too, and all you gotta do is legit just stick them on. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the other side and put the other one on. All right, so we got the mirrors down. Next, what we're gonna do is these handles. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this area up real quick. Nice and clean. All right, so the first one we're gonna put is gonna be this one right here. I already like measured it to see how it's gonna sit on there. And what I'm gonna do is the back side right here, I'm gonna make sure this back side touches the back side right here. So that's how I know that I've got it pushed up far enough where it's nice and even, and it still has a pretty big gap. I mean, you could like just try to slap this on and try to make it straight as you can as possible, but I already aligned it to see if it'll work. You know, if I pushed it all the way forward, and it's just fine. So Yeah, there's room right here, so good to go. Now we'll go ahead and get that other piece right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off this double-sided tape that's on here, and then we'll just apply it on there. So I measured it, you know, to see, you know, what the fitment's gonna look like right here. And it's nice. It's a nice little gap right there that it still has, so it's not gonna touch. So now on here also, being that the car is black, you could see some of the black paint right here. But honestly, I think they might have done that so that way if you ever want to take this off, it'll give you some room to play to try to pop this off. Granted, you're gonna use like a heat gun, so that way you can kind of melt that adhesive in the inside and pop this back off. So let me take this off. So here's what I'm gonna do, and it's what I recommend you guys should do also. Before you guys stick this on there, just try to line up this little hole right here, so that way it's like right in the middle. Try to line up this hole right here with this button. That way it sits nice and even. Boom. This double-sided tape that they provide you is really good, man. Like, it literally, you give it a few seconds, maybe 20 seconds, 10, 15, 20 seconds, and it's on there. So there you go. So now you got this done. I got the side mirrors done. Next, I'm gonna do the antenna, and then we should be good to go. All right, we're gonna do the same. Clean that one. All right, so let's take a look up front, close and personal. The carbon fiber is very, very nice on the car. It looks really, really good. I like it. Kind of breaks it up a little bit. Now that I'm seeing all this carbon fiber, I kind of wish I had this piece carbon fiber. Man, we might have to swap that later on and get the OEM carbon fiber insert, because the front splitter is the APR carbon fiber. The side mirrors now are the carbon fiber side mirrors, which are through carbon add-ons. Look how nice these came out. And like I was saying, make sure you line this hole up with this button, so that way it's still always going to be right there, easy to access. This sat perfect. This sat perfect. This right here looks absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the quality. Now keep in mind, the car is black, so I have a little bit of an advantage. It has a tiny little gap back here and a tiny little gap right there. But being that the car is black, I know I've seen other YouTube videos saying I could paint that antenna black, and that way you won't see that. I like it because I feel like it'll make it easy if you ever want to take it off. You know, just it gives you a little bit of a access to get to it. And then at the same time, it's also protecting, if you think about it, it's protecting your paint putting this cover on there, because from like preventing it from like rock chips or anything. So is this. Now keep in mind, this could pick up the rock chip, of course, and then you can just pop this off and swap and put another one on and you'll be good to go. But I really, really like this. This looks really, really good on the car. That looks really good. That looks very good. And I was like thinking, should I put that on? Should I not? Should I put that on? This is the wing from Auto Addict USA, and it is all carbon fiber. So now it all just contrasts going all the way around to the front of the car, which I'm super excited. If you guys were thinking about trying to get this set up, I would highly recommend it. Go ahead and pick yours up. I'll leave the link in the description where you guys can get it as well. It looks really, really nice. Nice and shiny, glossy finish. It does not look cheap at all. It looks really good. I can't be any more excited. You know, I was debating a little bit, but it came along really well. The only reason why I was debating wasn't because of their product. I was debating because I like how the car was all murdered out and blacked out, but it's moving in the right direction. Very nice setup. Hopefully you guys are liking it as well. Now, they also gave me this. Smells so good. It's ridiculous. I'm definitely gonna probably hang this in the car. I can smell it just holding it in my hand, and it's sealed. So I can just imagine when you take this out of the seal, what it smells like. And of course, some keychains, carbon add-ons. This is these are the guys that took care of my ZL1, and again, I'm gonna leave their link in the description. And they gave me some double-sided tape extra, which is awesome. They didn't have to do that, but they hooked it up so that way, just in case you need to redo them over again. If you want to take them off, you didn't feel like you aligned them correct and you're like super picky, you want to do it again, that's fine. I would recommend a heat gun so you can heat up that adhesive, pop it off, clean up the area again, and then from there reapply that double-sided tape and throw it back on. All right, you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little install there, that little sort of like a DIY. It's very straightforward, to the point. I love the way they made this setup with this carbon fiber. It is like a sleeve that you just pretty much put on the side mirrors, pretty much put on the door handles and the antenna. They also got the gas cap, so I'm looking at that, and of course they do the entire inside pretty much of the car, and we're working on that too. So I got a couple more things that we're in the works with to try to see if I'm debating. I really appreciate Carbon Add-ons because they're like, yo, we'll send it out to you, and I appreciate that. I'm just debating because I'm trying to see, should I put like all of it carbon fiber, some of it carbon fiber? I don't know. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you guys think. To be honest with you, my thought process was put some carbon fiber in like some areas where it's like very noticeable, where somebody's gonna point it out and be like, oh, that's nice, you know, and then be like, that's a nice little touch, you know. I always had this vision for the ZL1 where I always said, hopefully one day when I get the car, I would like to make it where it looks like it came from factory, but an upgraded version that's maybe like a limited edition. So that's my goal. Like, I don't know if I want to load it up with carbon fiber. You do have that option, because I did do that with my other Camaro, Optimus Prime. I took advantage of all that and they hooked it up, and we took care of the inside of the car. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. If it's your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A thumbs up definitely helps out the channel. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this setup, I really am enjoying this, where this build is going. All that carbon fiber does contrast the gunmetal style wheels that are factory on the car, and it just is coming along nicely. So hopefully you guys are enjoying all that. But either way, in the meantime, between time, you guys know how it goes. A Dilla, bow, Superman right there behind me. Prep time, chilling in the garage. There he is, peeking out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.